Hi, it's Sandy Parker, and welcome to Crafting for Almost Everyone. Today we're going to do a haul from Brutus Monroe, a little bit from the Dollar Tree, and a little bit less from JoAnn's. I hope you'll stay tuned. So, as you know, I had a really nice visit with the people at Brutus Monroe. I first talked to a lady named Heather, who is so helpful. And then when I got to the store, I was so lucky that Christopher was there, and I was able to spend time with Christopher and kind of meet the whole crew and hear their vision, and it was so inspiring. I hope if you live in the Pittsburgh area that you do take the opportunity to go visit them. They're on Green Tree. Let me give you the address. I know it's on Green Tree Road, and I'll put that information right in here somewhere so that you have it. Anyway, so when I went there, the first thing that we did, I talked to Heather before I got there about my one big problem in life, and that is when I'm embossing with white or black embossing powders, on opposite colored backgrounds, like black on white paper or white on black paper or dark paper, that I always seem to end up getting those little crumbles. And she thought that when I'd spoken to her before, she thought maybe my problem was if I used their embossing ink and their embossing powders, that would do the trick. Well, it didn't. And so then when I went to visit, they have an embossing bar where you can make your own embossing powder. So much fun. Gotta tell you, so much fun. I made my own purple glitter embossing powder. I can't even tell you how much fun that was to do. Anyway, and that's what it looks like in reality. It's just their purple mixed with their glitter purple. And anyway, so she went through the whole process with me, and you'll see that in the video. And it turns out my whole problem is this. Let me nutshell it for you. This is a pouch I already have. When I use the pouch, I do this, as we all do, right? Okay? Then I blow the excess off. She said, first of all, get our pouch. So I bought their pouch. So now I have everything Brutus Monroe in embossing so that I can do the whole process in embossing. She said their embossing pouch has nothing in it that's toxic, and she really recommends it. Okay, I'm going to flip this paper over so you can see the difference. Making sure that's just on there for good. What she said is when you do it, really get it in there. Really make sure you get the whole surface covered like that. Now, I did not know that was the secret, because everybody I've always seen do it always just, basically, let's just tap that right back off, and they always end up with not much on there. She says, no, leave it on there. The more you have on there, the better your chances of making sure you don't end up with those little crumbles. And then she demonstrated on navy blue cardstock. The reason this is ripped is she wanted to show me that their cardstock has a solid core, which means the inside, when you rip it, the inside will be blue as well as the outside. Some papers, when you rip it, the inside is white or a different color. So that's why hers are called a solid core, and that's why this is ripped. She wanted to show it to me, so she showed me on 2 different colors of paper and did it with all the different varieties that I struggled with, and added in my specific blend. We'll call that Sandy's embossing powder. So that to me was like an eye-opener, and I can't thank her enough for that scoop. That's the bag for my little pouch. Okay, then after I picked this out, then we started talking about their squeaky clean cleanser. And I make my own cleanser, and it wasn't that I needed cleanser, but I have this thing about pumpkin, and anything that smells like pumpkin, I'm all in. And they didn't have any out front, so I didn't get to smell it until I got home. And she went downstairs and got them for me, and I bought them. It's not as pumpkin-y as I would have hoped, because, I want it to smell like pumpkin everything. But it does have, the essence of pumpkin, and that's really all you really care about. And it, again, is non-toxic, and they make almost everything that they make in-house. So it's Pittsburgh employees. It's all about making sure that they give back. I just love them. Then we started talking about create your own ending. What they said was, when they would have a class with people, and in the class people would say, well, what should I do next? What should I do next? And they all wanted to replicate each other or the project that someone had started with. And so Christopher came out with create your own ending, make it yours by changing it to what you would want it to do. And I thought that was really cool. So they gave me some of their stickers that say create your own ending. Love that. Then in the tour, if you watch the video, I was mesmerized by anything colored like Halloween, because I just have this thing about Halloween, as you know. I bought the aqua pigment that's called Marigold, and this is really, oh my word, I just, listen to that little ball rolling around in there. You got to just push down, it's childproof, but check out this color. Isn't that like the yummiest thing you've ever seen? And this is a liquid, it's basically a watercolor that's glimmery. Isn't it pretty? I loved it. So of course I had to buy it. And then they gave me a couple of their rulers. I'm going to use these going forward because I'm always looking for a ruler that has, that you can't see through when I'm doing a project, when I want to tell you sizes, and these will be really handy for that. So I'll be able to use that and show them to you. Then they have this glitter glaze, and I thought this would be really fun. Again, back to my whole what about Halloween. This glitter glaze in this purple color, and you know, and it dries sparkly, and that's fun. Again, back to Halloween. So then Christopher heard me talking about how much I loved Halloween, so he gave me this cool tree die, and he also gave me this bat stencil. I love this stencil. I'm going to be using this in a video next, as soon as I start making my Halloween videos. And I'm going to put that right there so I can make sure I do it. Then the stamp that we used for the embossing powders was this one. It says, "You are my sunshine," and it is called the Sunshine Sunflower. And they gave me that because they used it to stamp with, and I thought that was really sweet of them. Then they gave me a pin, they call it Flare, of the dog. So Brutus was the, I don't know, mentor, we'll maybe call him, that got Christopher through opening his store, and he made a pin to commemorate his dog, and I love that, because you know me and dogs, I'm all about them. They also gave me a couple of Brutus Monroe pens. You can never have enough pens. And the tour that you're going to see is amazing, because they really walk us through the whole behind the scenes of their business, and I just really enjoyed it. Let me tell you, this is the other thing that I bought. This is the brand new product of theirs. It's called Glitter Glue, and I don't know if, I think it must be available in their stores. See if I can get it open. And what this does, what you use this for, is it's the glue that you use when you're putting glitter on things. And I thought the top of it was really interesting, because of the way it's a huge opening. I didn't expect that, which is kind of cool though. Then I think that's everything I bought there. This is the one I made. Then I went from there to the Dollar Tree. Oh, I forgot to tell you the name of that. Oh, there, that's the other thing I bought. I bought a stamp. Where's the stamp? Oh, here it is. Because of, you know, my Halloween inspiration, I bought this stamp that says, oops, it's backwards. It's candy corn. It's candy corn, a vampire candy corn that says, "Bite me." I love him. Isn't he the cutest thing ever? Anyway, the name of him is Bite Me. And he's $4.99, but I thought he was adorable. I had to have him. So that's my Brutus Monroe purchases. I'm pretty sure that's all of it. If I find another one, I'll just keep telling you about it. So then I went to a really big Dollar Tree down in Pittsburgh, and they had these 15 felt stickers, and they're really nice, cool stickers for Halloween, because you know, now that I'm into this whole Halloween gig. And here's the cool thing about them. They're not just your basic chintzy sticker. These are layered stickers. I mean, they have cool, you know, you got lots of double feet, but I thought the whole idea of the stickers was cool. But then when I saw that they all had these different looks to them. I thought, wow, that is just the coolest thing ever. I'm not exactly sure why the shoes are all going the same direction, but I don't know how you're supposed to make these feet made for walking. Maybe you're only supposed to put one shoe on each one. I don't know. Then they had this really cool adhesive diamond wrap that I thought what I would do is, keep in mind, this is an adhesive diamond wrap, so it's sticky on the back. But what I thought I would do with it is I thought I would cut up through a section and make it like a strip on a card. And they had this kind with the pumpkins, because you know I'm all about that Halloween stuff. So I bought both of these at the Dollar Tree because I love them. And that's my Dollar Tree haul, just 3 things. Then the last thing I did is I went to JoAnn's. Oh, here's one more Brutus Monroe thing. They gave me this Happy Halloween sticker. Nice of them. They were very kind people. Then when I had to go to JoAnn's because I needed some super fabric adhesive because I have a shirt that has nice beads on them, and the beads, they're big beads. The beads are coming off, and that bugs me, so I'm going to have to fix it. And so I thought this super adhesive, fabric adhesive would work. And then when I was in there, I remember Lindsay saying that she had bought some 110-pound cardstock at JoAnn's. Well, I've never bought their cardstock in the thicker kind, and I'm going to turn it sideways so you can see it. They had this 12 by 12 pad that's 110 pound, and I wanted to give this a whirl because it's hard to find 12 by 12 paper that's heavy. And so I thought what we would do is we would open this up and take a little gander at it and see if it is really a thick cardstock or if it's just a trick. Okay, this is Michael's 110-pound cardstock in black. They did not, when I've been there, I have not seen 12 by 12. I'm not saying they don't have it, but I've never seen it before. I really like the Recollections cardstock for bases because it is, for 110-pound cardstock, it's thick, it's heavy duty. You know, it's not chintzy. Okay, this is the JoAnn's. You can see the JoAnn's is not anywhere near the thickness of this. I don't even know if you can see the difference, but you can even hear it. It's just not as thick. So that doesn't surprise me. I wanted to try it, so I did, and I got it 50% off, so it was $5 for the pack of 12 by 12. But then I wanted to show you that, and then I just bought the glue. So that, in a nutshell, is my haul. I know that some people don't like to see hauls. Some people like to see hauls that are very inexpensive things, and I normally try very hard not to show very, very expensive things because I don't usually buy expensive things. But the Brutus Monroe haul was really important that I showed you all those things, and I really appreciate that they gave me some things, and I hope that you enjoyed this, that you'll give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and please tell your friends about me on social media because you know I love that. And thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.